sure I want to be live yet. Okay, well, we're live. I'm not ready to be live, but we're live. Hello, pretend judge. What time is it even? Okay, so it's not too early. We'll call this the pre-live before the live at 10 o'clock. The whole plan here is just to go over the 911 call because I released my, oh yeah, if you're here early, you can always watch it. It's a 15-minute commentary video on the 911 call. I used my own video. Hey, okay, that's one less message that I have to send. Hello, NK did it, pretend judge. Hold on, now it only says one person's here. Don't trust what YouTube tells you. All right, while you guys are here, you guys can help me with some audio checks. I'm going to make sure that the speaker that I'm going to broadcast this 911 call is loud enough to be picked up by you guys. So just get to a random part of the call.
Is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff. And
Right,
he's
okay. All right, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows. Okay.
Yep.
So that's spot one. And spot number two, this will definitely be louder. Just a question of whether it's so loud that it's annoying. We'll go to spot two.
Okay.
All right, okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Right, okay, listen. Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? All right? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest. Rub it.
So if I'm going to be playing the call, location 1 or location 2, which would be the best spot for the speaker. And my plan is I'm just going to kind of live stream myself watching my own video. That's narcissistic, I'm sure, on my channel. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I already know there's things that I missed in the call that I've seen in the comments for it that I'm going to be glad to be able to bring up. So let me just look at the most recent version of the comments too. Yeah, ADJ Farside and VC Wants a Pony both brought up. There's a point in the call where Sarah says, I put him in the suitcase because she obviously didn't think out her lies. Only an explanation for why he would be there, not how he got there. And she fixes it. She doesn't say it again. She says he got in. But who's here? Ramandeep. Hello. Welcome to the live here. We'll be watching. Oh, jeez. I was charging up this phone without the power bar on. That's not going to be good. We're at 1% battery, but 1% in charge. Already 2. Okay, so I'm not going to get technical difficulty out of this. Turn on the camera, or not the camera, but let's get some lights. All right, we'll do a quick camera test. I'm going to turn the camera back off, but let's see. I must be bright enough. Holy fuck, I can hardly see it so bright. Turn that down a couple of notches. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's soft. That's evening lighting. Maybe catch me from the side, a little profile. I don't know. Maybe I'm better straight up. Nah, everyone's better from a slight profile. Let's see. All right. That's where we'll probably set the light up, which means the camera goes back off. But I think I'm well lit enough for everyone to see me. Make sure there's no new comments on the video. There are new comments. Daniel Chavon was in on the video. Hello. And maybe we'll just read a few comments off the video while we're waiting to actually start the live in 14 minutes from now. So, And Janeski just says, thank you so much for this. Jane says, my first thought was how nonchalant, so matter of fact. So could you come and just get him out of here, please? Thank you. Judy Girl brings up some life experience after being an ICU CVICU RN for 30 years. I know how your speech is affected while doing the first 30 compressions. You can't barely articulate counting and couldn't possibly carry on the BS dialogue she claims to be doing. 100% there, Judy. Winter Lake wants more. Fantastic. This is my training video so that I can do more reactions. Figured if I messed up my own reacting to my own content, there would be nobody to upset but myself, well, and you guys. But you're so nice. You never say when you're upset. You just say nothing at all. Not that nobody's saying anything, but I imagine if there's something that somebody doesn't like, I'm not hearing it because there's not a whole lot of negative comments, aside from people who don't look like they spend a lot of time here. Daniel Chavon says, no counting for hide and seek, I shall. No, there's no need for that. VC Wants a Pony says this is where she confesses that she put him in the suitcase. Gen X Gamer Girl says she called Brian to the house to get help with the body. Or, yeah, somebody better call Brian. I don't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do. I'm sure she sees Brian the same way that Quentin Tarantino sees Harvey Keitel. He's like her cleanup man. NK Did It says, I wish the DA would have asked the medical examiner if there were signs that CPR had been performed. CPR wears you out. Sarah wasn't even out of breath. So that should have been another charge. I think that's the charge you get, like if you come across, like, a car accident scene and failure to render aid, or, yeah, not good. We've got about 10 more minutes before the official start here. And it looks like I'm caught up on comments over there, so I will return to the main video. Perfect. Get that to the beginning. This light seems bright, but it probably would look very dark and unbright if I didn't. Oh, the only problem with the bright light is I can't really see the comments. Oh, so NK Did It. Those comments are the comments on the video, not the comments here in the chat, if you're asking that. And yeah, the comments on the one I just posted, which is the 15-minute long reaction video to my own content. If you haven't seen it, that's not surprising. At this point, YouTube says I have 28 views. So it may be still new to a lot of you. And I think maybe even going through this little live broadcast we do for anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes might be a good primer before going into it, because I think, well, I spent the day with it. I wanted to at least have something to say, and I actually realized how challenging it is. I know it's easy to be dismissive when you watch YouTubers just reacting to stuff and you feel like you're watching somebody just watching TV, but there's a lot that goes into it, and if you don't have something intelligent to say, you feel it while you're recording it and listening to yourself, that's for sure. So I had to go back and listen a few times so I could even stretch it out into 50-50 content. That said, let me join my own live here, and then I can look at the comments as well. There it is, SB 911 call breakdown. That's me. Uh-oh. Well, not worth worrying about. Let's just scroll back here. Oh, little reminder, if you're on chat, make sure that you're on all messages instead of top messages. It's another reason why you might be missing out. Let me turn off my light. I don't need it on while I'm not. Oh, that's so much better in the dark. 9 minutes away from starting a proper show. Let me just scroll back here and see. We've said hello to Ramen Deep. Polynomial Purebred is here. Hello, hey ho. Hi ho. I feel like hey ho sounds way worse than hi ho. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go. Johnny's here. He said hello. He said hi, but I said hello, hello. It's off to stream I go. Okay, so we've already got more likes than people in the room according to YouTube, which doesn't make sense because I just said hi to more people than it said are here. Unless they left, they're going to come back in 10 minutes. Perfectly acceptable choice. Oh, I do have a Q&A. So I'll throw up a quick question here. See how... Uh-oh, maybe it won't let me. Nope, that's not it. I was certain it would let me do polls by doing that. Okay, no polls for me. No polls for me, that's fine too. I have my green tea lemonade. Let me just refresh my voice before we get started in less than 10 minutes or 7 minutes away. Anybody have any announcements to make? Anything that they'd like shared with the group? Right, the call still plays.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
Yep, that's working. Not seeing your main screen nor the option to nuke the dreaded top track feature. So I am set up in a vertical live stream. So sometimes that changes the options and it definitely changes how the screen is. Like if you try scrolling, you end up getting to somebody else. You never have to apologize for being a dummy on this platform if you're visiting my stream because it's all new to me. I screwed up my premiere tonight by not ticking the box that said premieres, and I was like, why can't I talk to anyone? Oh, that's what I did. And then it was too late to stop it. And yeah, so I just let it go, but found a way to go around. I turned off the camera because it was bright and it makes me feel like showtime. I'll turn it back on just so you know this is no lights and tilted at the wrong angle. Maybe we'll extend it a little bit here and then tilt it down. Oh yeah, okay, that's it. And we'll try it with lights. Ooh, it's really bright. Okay. Should I just try and stay live, like live? I guess so. We're 5 minutes away from when I want to start. If anyone missed it, you can go to my channel after and watch. It's just a reaction video I tried. I'm doing it a little different than people. I did a cartoon version of myself reacting to my cartoon version of the 911 call. So at least it's thematically consistent, but maybe a little different than your average your average reaction video that you see online. I see Toronto is here. That's the only problem with this being so bright is my screen is much harder. I'm going to have to depend. NK Did It is the mod in the room. If anyone comes in that we don't know, make sure they get a good hello and welcome to the stream. I think we're ready to get started here. We've got 8 people. That's almost as many fired lawyers as Sarah Boone had. That's a Boone's dozen. Let's just go through what we're planning to do. I'm going to play the 911 call. I'll just pause it as we go. make comments. This is the raw audio from it. If you want to listen to the raw audio on my page, I've got with the animations, but the animations don't get in the way of the audio. One good thing about okay, I can read what Polynomial is saying. What's the advantage of going vertical? One thing is, as a small channel, it promotes it a lot more. So if people are in the short stream and just scrolling, they're gonna get shown mine, and depending on the time of night, there might only be a handful of people who are streaming. So there's a better chance to pick up strays that are just looking for something to watch. So that's one advantage of vertical. Another is I don't feel nearly as bad just turning off the camera and making it a chat vertical. This is, if I'm just chatting, I definitely want to do it as a vertical. The other is if you flip and do as a horizontal, you can have it go to vertical streams. It'll like chop you up and put you in the middle. But oh my God. Okay. Curious is asking, who is Sarah Boone? And we have about 3 minutes to go. Let's see how quickly I can unpack it. Unpack. I already went into the wrong terms. Sarah Boone packed her boyfriend into a suitcase during a drunken evening 5 years ago. Woke up in the morning, took him out, called 911. This is the call we're about to listen to say that her boyfriend was dead. She didn't know what happened. The next day at the interrogation at the police station, the police are talking to her about it. She's lying about it. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Well, we want to show you this video that was on your phone. And they take out the laptop, and then the laptop dies, which is, great for Sarah, but a bit of a side quest. The laptop comes back in. They show her the video, and the video is her sitting on the couch, pissed drunk, going, "Fuck you." And you see George, her boyfriend, in a suitcase on the floor begging, like, "Sarah, I can't breathe, babe." Okay, curious. You have heard of this. So if you're interested in this sort of content, you're a little new to it. I'm a new channel, so I might not be a bad place to come in and yeah, jump down a rabbit hole with us. There's a lot of us here. It's a good community. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you, Curious. And that brings us, that's a great way to start us off. So we're listening to the 911 call. It starts off a little, well, I don't cut any of the audio, so this is all the raw audio. I'm just gonna pick it up from exactly where it starts, and we'll pause it when we need to.
City. 4748 France Court, apartment 3.
That's not quite the beginning.
911, what is the location of your emergency? 4748 France Court, apartment 3.
4748, what's the street name?
France, FRANTZ.
And the apartment number?
3.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
So right off the bat, is this police or medical? My boyfriend is dead. No urgency, no, I don't know what's happened. Maybe he's not dead. Just deadpan. Again, I'm using, so easy to use the wrong words with Sarah because so much has connotations, but she is as deadpan can be there. So welcome to the team, Curious. We appreciate new subscriptions. Yeah, this light makes it tough. Everyone's writing is showing up in white at the bottom of my screen, so some stuff will make it, but most stuff won't. Anyway, so yeah, we're going back to the call. This is where she says, "So my boyfriend is dead," and go.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Why is the fire department the first people who get called for dead body retrieval? I don't know. I guess she just knows police don't want to deal with it and they're not sending the ambulance. At least it's the first responders if he's already dead.
Fire risk. That's the location, Mercy.
That's 32.
No, please don't leave.
4748.
No, please don't leave. That is Brian leaving. We know that she called Brian at least twice, maybe it was 3 times before she called 911. So woke up in the morning and obviously knew the situation, knew it wasn't a life or death, call, get someone here quick and maybe we can save him. So yeah, Brian in Sarah's mind was, Harvey Keitel. He's going to come in, clean up everything, the professional, put on his tie, and there you go, Sarah. I fixed another one of your problems. But that's not the way this day continued.
France Lane, apartment 3,
France Court.
France Court.
Yes.
Okay, is this near Mackenzie Drive?
I don't know where.
Gotta say, I love his accent when he says Mackenzie Drive. I don't know where Mackenzie Drive is, but it sounds like he's been Mackenzie Drive a few times, and it's, a point of reference that he's fond of. Is this near Mackenzie Drive?
That is.
Okay.
It's Hillwood Park Apartments.
Okay, 4748 France, correct?
Correct.
All right, correct. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing, and
Okay.
but kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right, okay. What's your apartment?
Yeah, I've got a few guesses what happened. If you take her story literally and he got in there and she went to bed, doesn't take a great imagination to know what happened. Like, she knows he's dead, and it's because he got left in the suitcase all night. The more you know about Sarah, the more you know that none of that is true, and how she got him into the suitcase, how the suitcase got from upstairs to downstairs. There's so much of the story that got left out of tell me what's going on, but that's what she chose to tell.
3.
Apartment 3?
Yes, like he had like blood coming out of his mouth, and I don't know, like he had like an aneurysm or what, nothing.
Right, okay, all right, okay. Listen, we're getting help out there too. All right, okay. Okay,
Right now?
okay, yeah, man, listen, we're on our way out there. You're at 407-716-8684. Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, man?
No.
So this shows the operator still hasn't gotten his head around what this call's about. Like, it's obviously serious, but he's trying to make sense of it. Like, so sorry, is he hanging from a closet, like, near your suitcases? One of the other things you see him as he's trying to figure out, he asks how old the victim is. I think he thinks he might be talking to a child now, and these are 2 children, and with Sarah's little baby voice, that it's an 11-year-old who locked her brother into a suitcase. But yeah, this operator's grasping. He's trying to figure out what's going on.
They pulled him out of the suitcase. I tried giving him CPR.
Okay, so he was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Okay, how old is he working, ma'am? 42-year-old man. All right. Okay, we're sending help out there. Sheriff's out way out there?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry?
Yeah, okay. All right, listen to me. Okay, I just need to confirm this one. All right, I understand. I just need to confirm this. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No. He's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
All right. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
All right.
She did not try giving him CPR.
I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay. Well,
She did not try giving him CPR.
Oh, but nothing happened. He's purple.
okay, listen to me. There's a defibrillator available. I need you to get it for me, okay?
What is it?
You have an AED available?
No.
All right. You right?
I'm just speculating here, but the apartment, plus the fact that it was part of a block of apartments with so many people, I'm sure there's an AED somewhere for emergency use. But Sarah, again, is like, oh, no, there's none. Don't make me run all the way over to the, landlord's building. to go ask for the AED. This is pointless. But she doesn't want to say it's pointless. She wants to act like it's urgent, like she's a harrowed girlfriend who's just found her boyfriend.
By him now.
I'm sorry?
Are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen. So listen, is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff. And
Right,
he's
okay.
purple.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me.
That's kind of interesting because watch how quickly she goes from, oh, well, he's not cold, to he's purple, because she doesn't want to touch him. And she's almost regretting the fact that she agreed with or disagreed with the cold, because now she's realizing, oh, cold and stiff might have meant don't bother. But yeah, so now it's he's purple.
Floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows, okay.
Yes, I did.
All right, okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Right, okay, listen. Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? All right? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest, right between the nipples.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Benny, I'm telling you. Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
That may have been the closest she came to doing CPR. Following you. Oh, yeah, no, yes. Oh, my God, it did something. Like, yeah. And maybe if you'd done something when you said you did it, oh, maybe, probably not. But he wouldn't have gurgled then while you were on the phone with 911 talking about having already done CPR. Yeah, that's a moment.
Okay. Listen to me. All right. I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes.
We want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, going to it twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping.
So that totally is not doing it again. Like that's, I'm doing it again.
That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is
Ready or not, here I come.
Okay, man, just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes. Come on, please. Hurry up.
Okay, ma'am, they're driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't...
So there's the urgency, and the urgency is because she's being told what to do, and she doesn't like that. No urgency when the call was being made, which should be the most urgent moment. Maybe there's something I can do. Maybe there's some help, like give them sniffing salts. Like, do you have any vinegar? Whatever, the reason why you call 911.
Stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
Still doing it.
All right, just keep pumping his chest. Count on that second count with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Please hurry.
Okay, man, they're getting there as fast as they can, okay?
He's stiff and he's purple.
Okay. Keep pumping his chest for me, ma'am.
I'm still doing it, okay? Still doing it. Just don't make me count.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Still doing it. Just don't make me count. Like counting. Like, out of everything that could be going through her mind at that point, counting is the big, oh God, if just don't make me count. I'll keep fake doing CPR as long as you don't make me count.
You did a good job. Just keep on doing it for me. That's all right. They're getting there as fast as they can, along with the sheriff's office also, okay?
Please.
That is a nice tidbit that the operator's like, and I decided to send the sheriff's department along. Crazy fucking bitch.
Okay. Keep on pumping, man. 1,
We were playing hide
2,
and seek.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on pumping for me, man.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Believe me, I'm doing it, okay? We were playing
Okay.
hide and seek.
Believe me, I'm doing it. Nobody believes you, Sarah.
Okay. All right, I understand.
And I think that I understand, especially as we know Sarah now and how often she uses I understand to like, shut up, I want to start telling you more about the things I want. I understand, but I need you to know this operator saying I understand is basically his way of like, no, I get it. You're not going to do anything I tell you to do. So fine. Yeah. Tell me you're doing CPR. Go for it.
All right, just keep on pumping for me, okay? Okay.
Please hurry.
All right, okay.
Horrible. This is horrific.
Horrific.
What happened?
What happened?
Like, what happened?
Heavens to
Okay, guys, keep
Murgatroyd.
on
What
pumping the chest for me,
happened?
okay? They're in the parking lot. They should be
Welcome
there
back,
shortly,
pretend
okay?
judge.
I'm still doing it, okay?
Still doing it.
All right, okay, good.
Okay,
And
good.
you found them in a suitcase, you said?
Yes. We were playing hide and seek last night. I fell asleep. I think they're here.
All right, just keep on pumping the chest until they think over, okay?
I am.
Okay.
She's still not, but now she's realizing if they're outside, I need to get in position to make it look like I'm doing CPR.
I am.
Okay.
But she's just killing time waiting for them to get to the door so that she can get up and say, oh my God, take over, which she doesn't say.
I am.
Okay.
Open. Come in.
So she yells, open, come in, because she's feigning that she's so busy doing her CPR that she couldn't have possibly gone to the door and opened it for the first responders.
Can I stop pumping now?
Can I stop pumping now? And the operator, yeah, let them take over for you, Sarah.
Take over for you, okay?
When was the last time anybody saw him? Last night.
So that's the sound. Maybe Kayla Rodriguez, was she the first officer on scene? Officer Kayla Rodriguez? She was definitely the one that took charge of the scene of the first body cams. But you can hear a little bit of that initial conversation that I think is picked up on a different body cam video.
We were playing hide and seek. He hit another. It's okay, yeah. Okay. But unfortunately, he's been down too long. There's nothing we can do for him. Hello.
No, that would be the fire department, not Kayla Rodriguez. But in Kayla's video, that's where there's a little part where you see her go not only to the one person who came in, but it's like, no, I'm going to need everybody, sign everything. This could be a big deal. So good for Kayla Rodriguez, because she definitely sussed that Sarah's going to make it a big deal. I see Mary Seidler's here. I haven't seen you in one of my lives for a while. I'm sure you don't remember, but I told you I recently found your channel when we were over at Danny's live. I do remember, because I remember commenting that I've appreciated seeing all your comments and which videos that caught your interest after finding my channel. So thank you very much for being here, Mary. We're right at the end of the call here. This will be some... I think that less than a minute, and this is all the audio, ambient audio from her leaving the phone off the hook. Also remember, at this time, there's a cigarette burning on her counter. There's a Dr. Pepper can on her counter. She doesn't get to go back for them. She gets cleared from the crime scene. But at this point of the call, there's a burning cigarette there, and she's still hoping to get it back at the beginning of one of the body cam videos, which throws more water on the idea that she was giving CPR while keeping a cigarette lit.
Ma'am?
And so we're there, obviously.
All right.
Yeah, no, my boyfriend. Is your boyfriend? Okay. Does he have any kind of metaphors? No. No, not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
Hello?
Hey, ma'am, the fire department's going to take care of you now, okay?
Very
So we'll see you there.
professional, right to
Alrighty.
the end.
Oh, ma'am is still there? Hello?
So that's the end of the call.
Everything was fine and dandy.
Was not fine and dandy, but I had to leave that on because that's my tagline. So that's it. That's the end of the well, it's not the end of the live because I'm still talking, but it's very close. It's the end of the scheduled content for this live. And yeah, this is my opportunity to interact with a few of you over the video that I just did regarding same. Looks like the chat is basically caught up. So I see NK did it, made a speculation earlier about how she thinks George is packing his suitcase. And that's how it happened. And there's definitely, that's a scenario that I've pictured. In my head, I see him almost stooped, like, balanced on the balls of your feet where you're packing a suitcase. And he probably said something dismissive, like, no, I'm done, Sarah. Goodbye. I'm done. Leave me. And that's when she came behind with the, a two-handed open grip on the bat, came up, probably got him right behind the head, falls over, and most of them probably fell into the suitcase, at least in this scenario. And once he was there, think about how when she's describing what happened, every time she said, we thought it was funny, we laughed, change that to, I thought it was funny, I laughed. And it's a wicked confession. It's, I was just laughing. I was just laughing because I couldn't believe he fit into the suitcase. I couldn't believe that he fit in there. So I was laughing. We were both laughing, but there was one of them laughing because we've heard the video and, there is someone laughing. Anyway, I think that would explain how he got in there, if he was packing his stuff upstairs. Oh, another thing that lends credibility to this, it's a throwaway comment, but she said, we were taking art off the walls so we could put new art up on the walls. George probably took his art off the walls if he was moving, right? If I was moving, I would take my artwork with me. I wouldn't leave it there, especially with a crazy bitch like that cuts birth certificates into 4 pieces. So the art was off the walls. Oh, interesting. The stuff in the suitcase is all George's stuff. That's interesting. George is in there with his stuff, and the stuff's got blood on it. Also interesting. So, yeah, there's a lot to look at for that, and it's almost good that she's so guilty that for the family they don't need to know every gruesome detail, like step by step, and all the speculations of the various ways it happened, because it's as simple as the opening case from the prosecution. There was 2 people in the house at 6 o'clock. Everyone's having fun. 6 in the morning, there's 1 person in the house and 1 dead person. Who's responsible? That's for you to decide as the jury. We also have these 2 videos. Have a look, and we rest our case. It wasn't until they brought up all the battered spouse syndrome and every other lie of Sarah's that the prosecution did the rebuttal case and brought in all of the body cam evidence that looked terrible for Sarah. But yeah, when you think back to the case, it's really surprising how short the opening case was. And it was really an open and shut, what do they call it? There's a Latin term for it. Re ipso. basically means the thing that is obvious, like it shows for itself. It's a 3-letter term, man. I wish I knew that. Res ipso. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, it wasn't compos mentis. That's if I was more compos mentis, I would have that on the tip of my tongue instead of this far away. Aha! I've got it on my. Oh, so it was res ipsa loquitur, Loquitur, the thing that speaks for itself. She also was caught in flagrant delictio, which means in blazing offense, literally caught in the act. Yes, loquitur, polynomial purebred, that's correct. This is from my yellow sheet, yellow paper, Latin words that I can use for Sarah Boone needs to learn more Latin. Yeah. So that was fun. That was the phone call. That's all I have planned to talk about. If there's any last minute stuff that you guys want to talk about, I can give a little bit of rundown on what I've got in the pipeline. I saw that there was new phone calls released, so that means I have to do a new phone call. Working on new journals. I'm working on my handwriting. And I'm working on a documentary. If you look in my playlist, one of my playlists is a few videos. I'm training myself how to be a documentarian. So there'll be a Sarah Boone documentary before this channel is done. So you've got that to look forward to. Yeah, no, there's never a bad time for a compos mentis joke, that's for sure. I think we're caught up on the chat. Not able to do polls. No, won't let me. Okay. I can ask the chat, how are you guys going to feel when my beard goes? Because I realized that since I started the channel, I've just been growing it out and being mountain man, but I don't always look like this. Basically, this gets to be a point where I'm sick of scratching it. I cut the whole damn thing off. So, and I usually pair that with a haircut. So how will you guys feel if I show up all fresh looking? Is it would you unsubscribe? Should I keep a few cartoon versions of this mountain man look just to keep the channel happy until I grow it back? That said, once I go clean shaven, it doesn't last long. It's just I cut it all off and then just let everything kind of grow back out. So you'll see my homeostasis if this channel lasts for the full year or minimum full year that I plan it to. If it's successful, I'll keep it going, obviously, after a full year. But my plan was if I only had 12 subscribers at the end of a year, then I might decide to put my energies into other enterprises. But that doesn't appear to be the case. Things are going well. Oh, I could do a little 2-bit. Yeah, so if you want, you're thinking like 2-bit and Soda Pop and all of those outsider kids, I think polynomial. But yeah, I could do a pretty impressive chop. Or I could do like there's the Polly too, so like Paul Jr. from OCC, where you have like the beard or the mustache come all the way down and down the neck. And I could do one of those before. Few options. Could just shave out the chin, leave it go all the way up the sides like that. Yeah, these are the things you can do when you're a mountain man in a small town. And are we done? Is this the end of the stream? I know you're all fine, and I'm Dan D. Oh, okay, shave and a haircut 2 bits. I know that one. That's even in the public domain. Shave and a haircut 2 bits. Shave and a haircut 2 bits. Which reminds me, oh my God, this is a very local thing. I don't know. There's probably going to be people who recognize this tune because it is the shave and the haircut tune. We had a store called Woodward's in Vancouver, and they had something called $1.49 Day Tuesdays. And if you've never heard this song before, it's probably going to stick in your head after the first time, which shows how good a jingle it is. $1.49 Day Tuesday, $1.49 Day Woodwards. And then they would just play it on a piano. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That would come on the radio when it was $1.49 Day season, and I don't know, people went nuts. It was like, oh, $1.49 Day is coming. But I'm wondering how many of your local stores, like, it was probably a jingle that got marketed out to regional chains rather than any big store. Or I guess because it's public domain, any regional chain could use it the same way that I use public domain and not have to pay for it. $1.49 Day Woodwards, $1.49 Day Tuesday. All right, well, we'll close with a little shot of the dog. Dog is sleeping on the bed over here. No more close on me. How do I switch it? There we go. Lola, you want to say hello to the people? No, fast asleep. Well, that's Lola the Cairn Terrier. There's Cadillac the cat. Oh, you said hi. That's a good cat. I'm Dan D. I hope you're all fine, because I am Dan D. And this is the end of the video.